Hi guys, welcome to this video. Let me ask you a question. What's the weather like out there, where you are in the world? I assume you've got weather. Oh, it's sunny. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's snowing. Guess what? We've got weather where we are as well. Now, that interaction probably feels very uncomfortable and a little bit painful, but we have these interactions with customers every time they turn up to a demonstration or a scheduled meeting that we have. We're trying to basically bypass rapport. We're trying to create real quick, easy rapport by talking about something that we all have in common, weather. I mean, I'm looking out my window now and guess what? We've got weather as well. What this creates is a really inauthentic and slightly uncomfortable piece of small talk at the beginning of that demo. Now, small talk is really, really important, but we can use small talk as a way to actually build value in the process. And we're going to talk about some of those tips today. And this is all about gaining credibility, gaining trust, and building rapport in the early stages of a demo through small talk. You've got a very, very powerful tool at your fingertips, which is massively underutilized by salespeople to understand the customer in a bit more detail. And that obviously is LinkedIn. Remember what you can see on LinkedIn. You can not just see what someone's doing in their current role, you can also see what they've done in their previous role as well. On top of that, you can go to posts and information that they like. This will give you a bit more of an insight and also topics to talk about with that customer in those early stages of small talk. So let's use my LinkedIn as a really simple example of the types of things we could talk about by looking at my LinkedIn profile. Jumping straight into my profile, you can see that my banner is from the TV show Twin Peaks. It's called The Red Room. If you haven't seen this show, go and watch it. It's absolutely amazing. But already on my banner, there's a talking point that we can talk to about the customer. I noticed that you're a Twin Peaks fan. Then we've got my job title and also the company that I work for as well. This information is so crucial. If you've got something in common with a job title, if you know something about someone in your business who's got a job title, talk about it. Then obviously there's the about page. Gives you an understanding of the person that you're selling to. Featured articles or interviews or comments or even like information that they've posted is really, really powerful. This is really cool. So we're now going into all of the articles that I've liked, all of the comments that I've made, all of the pieces of content that I've interacted with, and we can grab one of these and go, hey, I noticed that you liked this report on XYZ, XYZ. That's really interesting. This is something that we're looking into in our organization as well. And you've started some really relevant targeted small talk. Previous companies that I've worked for, this is really useful if you've got any connections or if you've used these companies before. It gives you a great talking point to start sharing opinions and ideas. Recommendations, accomplishments, and here's the real gold, interests. As you can see from this, I'm an Arsenal fan for my sins. I also follow Gary Vee as well. So just think about this. From this very, very, very short whistle-stop tour of my LinkedIn profile, there are 8 or 9 key topics that we can bring into that small talk to start engaging the customer and building rapport. Football teams that I support, interesting articles that I've commented on or liked, people that I follow, mutual connections, companies that you've used in the past, even information about the types of TV shows that I like. Now, this is going to bring far more relevance and it's going to demonstrate that you've done your research, which in turn builds credibility in that process. Remember, weather is really, really easy to talk about, but it's also really, really dull. Make sure you're using these small talk opportunities to get your personality across. Give some opinions, give some insight, share a laugh with a customer. They've got to spend the next hour with you. If they think you're the type of guy or gal that's going to sit there talking about the weather all day, it's not going to be an interesting hour they're about to spend with you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you see fit, leave a comment, give your experience, your opinion, and don't forget, happy selling.